welcome back to another video.
Game 3, match 3, sorry, match
Round
3.
3.
Yeah, sure, match 3, round 3. You have Bruno on a disco troll.
Yes, a disco troll kind of
Black-red.
approach to his deck, I guess you could say.
Just straight black-red.
Yeah.
2 discs. Well, we'll see that soon. Versus François on his beloved Beast Island.
Beast Island.
Oh, okay, so we'll take a look at the troll deck first.
I mean,
mostly usual suspect. I love seeing the Jin. I love seeing Juzam Jin. This card is such an iconic card. I don't own any in my collection. It's unfortunate. It might be time to sell some things to buy a Jin. Like I really love that card. I just never I've never played with it because it's the only card I feel bad proxying for some reason, and I don't know why. I love proxies. I fully support proxies, but for some reason I've never played the Jin through proxy. I don't know why. Anyways.
I mean, this deck is just aggressively trying to get early turn plays with creatures, hippies, or trying to squash control decks with Underworld Dreams, punishing them for drawing cards.
It's got the burn aspect going too, which is nice.
Yeah, he's got the 1 draw 7. He's got the little disco troll combo going on.
2 discs. Honestly, I think I do like two rituals. Like, yeah, turn 1 ritual hippie is amazing. We all know it's wonderful. Turn 2 Jin is amazing. But it is a pretty bad top deck, especially if you're not playing any fireballs or any X spells. So I think I do like 2 rituals, honestly. 2 or 3, but I think I like
I think 2 is the right number for this specific deck anyhow.
Initiates of the Ebon Hand is actually I'm going to say discovery from his opponent, François, who I believe will be playing it in his own deck. Which is a pretty interesting card. It filters mana into black. So that's good. It helps you cast your 3 black and 2 black cards.
Exactly, and you know, the order is just absolutely great against Swords to Plowshares.
Well, it's totally in line, right, with the Ironclaw or Grizzly Bear. This idea of 2 mana, 2/2 on your curve, but this is obviously just a much better card than those ones.
Yes.
Pro white pumps itself for a strike, incredible. Yeah. The sideboard is interesting. 4-chain lightning in the sideboard and the Hippotorax in the sideboard. So I'd be really happy to see these 3 hands. Yeah, very curious to see these cards coming in. It's really interesting deck. I like it a lot.
And this is François, I guess.
Oh yeah, no, he wasn't playing
Beast Island.
I thought he was playing the initiative. No, that's his Pain Train. Sorry, François played the initiates. Just to correct that, he played the initiates of the Ebon Hand in his Pain Train deck.
Yes.
Sorry.
So this is the Beast Island, I guess. Yeah. His
trying to utilize combo between Chaos Orb and Guardian Beast.
Guardian Beast and copying artifacts, copying like your Chaos Orb.
Yeah.
Protecting it so it won't get destroyed.
Yeah.
And then just wiping out your opponent's board state.
Icy Manipulator, because of course.
Of course, I mean, you have to play Icy.
And Sage of Latinum is, I guess, you could maybe say his pet card. He owns a nice altered playset that he was given, I think, for his birthday.
Possibly.
Of, different artifacts drawn onto the card because it's a not carded. Well, is it carded?
I just love that card. I own the signed playset, and it's just like I just love looking at it every time.
Yeah, no, it's a beautiful card for sure. And it's not irrelevant either. So
I mean, he's got the Winter Orb, you know, for a little lock, I guess, with the Ices, you know, so denying your opponent's manas. You know, your typical restricted cards, your Demonic Tutors, your Balance, Banquezer.
The Divine Offering in the main, just for extra gain some life.
Yeah, probably just if he's playing against burn decks, which he's probably anticipating, so just to maybe keep a bit on
the Onks and the tablets,
or maybe just to get rid of like if his mana vaults, if he's just feeling that he cannot.
The Sages will take care of that, hopefully.
Yeah,
he's hoping,
and funny enough,
one Tog. I just saw that one Tog up there.
One Tog, maybe
it's like a fireball, right? Like you play 1 fireball to end the game, play 1 Tog to end the game.
1 Tog.
Because I guess what he's trying to do is basically just blow up the entire board, right? With the Chaos Orb and Guardian Beast, whereas Guardian Beast, as long as it's untapped, your artifacts can't be destroyed. And the way Chaos Orb is worded, you have to destroy it to... Like, it gets destroyed.
But then it just taps instead.
Exactly, it'll just tap it and it won't get destroyed. So.
Yeah, exactly.
But Guardian Beast must remain untapped. And otherwise it's a 2/4?
2/4? 4. Yeah, 4. And...
so it's a very fun deck. I've seen it in action.
I've tried playing a variation of this. And, Once you get the lock-in with the Guardian Beast.
Yeah, definitely.
But it does take a bit of time setting up the board state, so you have to be really like...
Yeah, I guess where Icy Manipulator comes into play.
Yeah, okay. You know, you got the copy, a couple of land drops.
He's got some nice cards and he didn't take a deck picture. Oh my god. Actually, isn't this the same guy who had that crazy deck picture with all the cards all over the place? Didn't we give him shit? Now he doesn't even take a deck picture? I wonder if that's part of the joke. Oh wow, so even with the two Dark Rituals, we still get to see a turn 1 ritual play.
Yep. When the World Dreams.
So it'd be really nice to follow up a turn 1 ritual play with Order. Right.
Yeah. Okay, Strip Mine, Ruby. Coming in. Playing the copy, copying the Ruby. Then playing Time Twister. Very nice.
Yep.
Although taking 7 damage to the face doesn't feel great.
Oh boy, that's
true. But replenishing your hand...
And also, you have like 5 mana sources on board to your opponent's 1.
But
yeah, so I wonder if they're... I hope they realize that there's an Underworld Dreams in play. It was literally just played, right?
Yeah.
So, I think, well, it's up to the... I mean, it's up to both opponents to keep track of what's going on, but it's definitely up to...
I wonder if you realize that. Because I did that once where I played the Time Twister, didn't realize it, and they're like, oh yeah, by the way, it takes 7. I was like, oh, yeah.
Oops. Oops. So far, no life change. Let's see if they do it after they draw. Okay, good.
Okay, yeah.
3 and 4. There we go.
But, I mean, taking a huge gamble, but you really have a massive board state.
Yeah,
and you got a Strip Mine.
Got a crazy lead. Well, crazy lead in terms of resources.
Crazy lead?
In terms of resources.
But there's no board state as of yet. Just some lands and artifacts.
Yeah, but, 5 mana.
Oh, okay. He
literally got his combo. He can do it all next turn. 7 mana, right? 4 plus 2 plus 1.
Yeah. So, but he's got the Neverall's Disc.
I don't think it actually matters because François has the mana to do Beast, Orb, and Activate right away. So whatever if he plays the disc, it'll enter tapped, and then François could just destroy it. And he might actually have him locked out as of next turn. I wonder if putting the cards on the table flat like that is François' way of saying I'm actually winning next turn, so I feel good. Could be body language that like...
Yeah, there's all these little details. Sometimes you have to pay attention to what your opponent's doing. If you're putting his hand down...
I think that's why Brian Weissman always does that. When it's not his turn, he puts his cards on the table and he just watches you, sees how you play, and also you're in the same habit of every turn I do the same thing, so I'm not having a tell.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's aware of every single card that's in his hand.
Yeah, that's also the thing too. If you're gonna play any game of Magic, but especially if you're gonna play the deck, like you better know exactly what's in your hand.
Okay, so playing Demonic Tutor, what's he get at this point that's gonna help him out of this situation?
I was gonna say my twist is good, but we've got some policing happening here.
Yep. So does he try to go in? Get maybe a Jizam and try to go in for the attack. It's interesting.
I just remembered what's happening in François' hand.
Yeah, it's just...
Because if he goes Demonic Pass, he's in so much trouble. Yeah, I really appreciate the no cutting of the people's decks. It's so unnecessary. It's like I always tell people when they want me to cut their deck, I'm like, listen, if you're cheating at this event, whether or not you win, you're still just a loser, so... I'm not gonna cut your deck. Alright, show us the money. Play the jet. Play the land. Unless this is the only land was no, it's got a city. Okay. Now we've got Beast, Orb, Destroy. Hit the black or the red? The black. The red?
Black.
No, the red. Because if he puts a second red, he can double bolt the beast. If you hit the red, he's just going to play something which you then just orb again next turn. Come on, you already did the math, buddy boy. You're not fooling anybody.
Oh, jeez, I wonder what these cards are in my hand.
From the minute he put his hand down last turn, he knew exactly what he was doing.
Chiwillikers, what's this?
Yeah, let's go. Where's the fast forward button?
I'll be like, actual flip, 1 foot from the air.
Yeah. Now he's probably asking, do you want to concede? Because if you didn't do anything last turn, you're not doing anything. Yep. And he hits the black though, not the red, so he's not afraid of double bolt. And he has double bolt in his hand. Like literally he has double bolt in his hand, right? It goes mountain, bolt, and then at the end he has another bolt? Or is that a...
Yeah, at that point that's what I beat.
No, yeah, you have to hit the red source. Like he has the game right here.
Like that's...
Like the only way that he can lose control of this lock is if the beast gets double bolted. Because even terror wouldn't kill it because it's a black card, right? So
yeah.
But could be wrong though, unless it's not a bolt. Like we got a bit of a delay happening here, so it's possible.
Huh.
Oh, that said though, there's still an Underworld Dreams in place. So if he plays one more Wheel of
but
Fortune,
he could just cast over the Underworld Dreams next turn. Not to gain effectively any damage.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, if you just bolt. Now, see if I'm François. Oh, he says go. So no bolt. Are those not bolts in this hand? I guess they were. I guess they're not. It looks like the second card from the left and the fifth card from the left are bolts, but it's hard to see. I mean, we'll see what happens. If nothing happens in response to an orb, then they're obviously not bolts.
Yeah. So taking a damage.
Oh,
unless he's hoping he gets down to 6 and he can just double bolt him. Maybe? Okay, no. If he's playing the distant, that's... Yeah, that's just disgusting. Like, at this point, he could just strip mine in and Chaos Orb his mountain, and that's it. He has nothing else to do. And every turn, he could just effectively lock him out of anything he plays.
Mm-hmm.
Strip mine.
Yeah, so... We get to see the Beast Island deck do its thing instantly. As soon as the game started, it just happened exactly as...
Although he did have an exceptionally good start.
Yeah. There's the first altered Sage with the Soul Ring. If I'm not mistaken, we have a Soul Ring, we have a Mana Vault.
I don't know what the...
There's a Mox Emerald, and then I don't remember what the fourth one is. Maybe it's a Sapphire. I don't know why. I don't remember why they chose Mox Emerald. Maybe because...
Well, François, I think, plays a lot of green in his decks.
Yeah, but maybe it's because there's no Emerald. No, there's all 5 Mox. So, yeah, I don't know. I'll have to ask him. No concede, like a Trooper.
Well, effectively, if he's not attacking...
Yeah, I mean, the Sage can start attacking, right?
No, yeah. So there has to be some kind of damage. I'm like, okay, well, let's see how you're going to win. 7 damage.
You go hold all your cards. You go Mountain, Black Lotus, Sack Lotus for 3 black. Use 1 for Dark Ritual. So you have 5 black and 1 red. That's 6 mana. You play your Underworld Dreams and you play Wheel of Fortune. And then you win the game.
In a real.
When you win the game.
You're a madman.
you just can't play your mountain. You have to really just go. Put your there's Underworld Dreams. So he has mountain and he has Underworld Dreams. He just needs Lotus and Wheel of Fortune.
I would be so. I think he discarded this control.
Yeah. So this is why you have to know when to concede and when not to concede. And as much as it looks like a concede situation, this is not a concede situation.
Because François is not playing any counter spells, is he? I think a Mana Drain? Time Walk.
I don't see Mana Drain. No, there's no interaction. So, no permission, I mean. So, Yeah, all he needs to do is rip a fucking Lotus and a Wheel of Fortune. Okay, good. He is playing Wheel of Fortune.
Okay, so François playing another. Okay, he's attacking with the Sages. No?
Yeah, he's gonna.
But I mean, it's still a pretty long clock.
I think he can attack with the Guardian Beast. There's no lands in play and it's a burn deck. Nothing's gonna come down with 1 mana to kill the beast on tap.
Okay, he's scooping.
No, we don't. No. There's like a 5 to 10 turn clock on the board. If François wasn't attacking with the beast, safe to presume he's only going to be attacking with the Sages, which is a literal 10 turn clock. That's 10 turns to draw 2 cards. Like you don't concede. As much as that's like you're losing, like you don't concede that. So it's a shame because we could have had a really crazy turn of events there.
Because if he actually ended up pulling a win out of that would have been like a story to tell.
Yeah.
Like, I had nothing on the board.
we literally like thought of like we found the line, and then the next immediate card he drew was one of those pieces. You stay in that game.
Hold the line because you know you're not. There's no mind twist. So you're not gonna.
Yeah, you're never gonna. Well, yeah, it could be.
The cards you keep in your hand, you could select what you're discarding, anyways.
And the Wheel of Fortune the Time Twister was already used by François, so like you're literally keeping that whole hand. Yeah, there's no concede necessary, and it's okay. Game two.
Such a shame. I think a missed opportunity, but I can understand at the same time he felt discouraged probably just from seeing the whole board. So you're like, anything I put, he's gonna destroy it.
But when you're playing lightning bolts in your deck, I think you always have to consider the math of the life totals.
But I mean, but there's also the fact of like he could have played Unworld Dreams, played the draw 7, and then François could have said in response, I Chaos Orb, Underworld Dreams. Effectively not doing anything anyways.
So, yeah, that is
concede.
That is a concede.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I forgot that. Yeah. That's true. I totally wasn't thinking that Chaos Orb is an instant speed.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. All right. Well,
it's okay. That's why I'm here to teach you.
Oh yeah.
I'm here to teach you the game. Just the.
What would I do without the?
It's okay. I've got your back.
I would make at least one wrong statement for.
Protection from block. Interesting choice.
That's true. Yeah. Fuck. That's big. That's pretty big. There'd be no way even to bait the Chaos Orb because as soon as you see the Underworld Dream, it's getting destroyed. Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Okay, not bad. It can survive? No, it won't survive though. There's always Disenchant. You can always trust this format for somebody to have a Disenchant in their hand.
Disenchant, yeah.
Yeah, it happens every time.
Chances are, if there's a white mana source, there's a sword or Disenchant.
Yeah.
Right around the corner. That's another thing I taught you too, so you can thank me.
Oh yeah, you're welcome. Oh yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
It's all right.
Doesn't matter how much good.
One foot in front of the other.
It doesn't matter how much good you do. You make one mistake and that's the end of it. Forget it. Your whole life is ruined.
Jeez. Oh.
Yeah, you had it all. Another disc though puts the game in a very interesting situation.
Okay, land drop for turn.
Yeah, I think it's okay to play the next troll because, again, you just gotta play into your outs, right? And like a disc coming down next turn means your guys are already in play, so you can start attacking as soon as you.
I mean, François not really doing much right now. He's just okay. He has the cops.
Yeah.
But until he gets something on the board.
Yeah, Chaos Orb off the top is really good. Now you just blow up that Circle of Protection red.
Yeah, go for the red. Go for the red and swing in.
Yeah, that's it. For 6. That's a good clock. Don't miss the orb flip. One-handed.
Like a savage. And
Okay.
now
for
we have a
6.
game. Swinging it for 6. Okay, so he's got...
I find this is actually an interesting thing, an interesting phenomenon that happens with François and his decks is that one game is devastation, and then one game is him dirtling and doing absolutely nothing. Like, it happens so often.
Yeah. Does it look like a fireball in this hand?
Yeah, he just threw fireball, and
Okay.
he has the sage also.
Okay. But, with regeneration.
Yeah, fireball won't do much. May have to just play a blocker. Oh, it's a copy artifact. I thought it was a sage. I guess it's kind of similar. Not really.
Yeah, no.
There's a figure in a blue card. That's got to be close enough.
It's blue, has a casting cost.
Yeah.
It's got, it's got round corners.
It says magic on the back, so.
Okay.
Yep. Every time you swing in, one of those dice goes taken away.
So if he's got a bolt in his hand in this game next turn.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, well, he's got a factory as a blocker.
But it can't pump yet, which is relevant, right?
Yes. Huh. Okay.
Yeah, you're probably feeling really good if you're the troll guy. See, I don't think François can afford to let the 6 damage go through, but it also feels really bad to lose your factory. But either way, next turn it'll be... Even if it pumps at 3, it's still dying, right?
No, but the difference is, yeah, he could just bolt into the face had he had blocked with the factory. He would have stayed for at least one more hand, but... You know.
It's okay, burn decks doing what they do. Everything's been like burn oriented today.
Yeah, a lot of these, because I find like we saw this as well with the 7-point singleton format. A lot of red burn.
Lower power level.
Low power level seems burn is the go-to, I guess.
Yeah.
Decks, a variation of different burns, whether if it's, with half with the artifacts, or just straight up like disintegrates, chains, or if you're going to go the copper tablet, black vice route, which I think is like your probably favorite, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I think that's fair. So game 2, let's see, François' thing.
François'
Mirror Universe? Made of it?
But interesting.
Sarah Angel?
Maybe Sarah's. I think Sarah is...
Sage seems pretty bad in this matchup. Swap the Sages for Sarah's.
Sarah's are like stupid good, so I mean, if you're playing against a burn deck, he's gonna have to have 2 burn spells.
Seems like a bad hand or a good hand. Oh, he's got he's got his colors and he's got his orb. He has to just be careful about playing it too early. He's far away from.
But he's got a City of Brass with a burn deck.
Yeah.
He has to rely on that as a mana source. Seems a little bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of feels...
Do you double ritual the 2 guys out?
Oh yeah. This right away. Let's go.
That means
I want to shorten that clock.
That means you're not playing Hippie or Underworld Dreams off the top.
I don't care.
Well, never mind. Now he just drew Lotus, so it's okay. He can do it all.
I'm going in. I'm being stupid aggressive.
Aggro burn.
Go.
Play your aggro, basically.
Let's just
be
especially
aggressive.
you could pump him next turn, put him on a 4-turn clock. If you keep pumping it every turn, and
takes 2 to pump, no? 1 to pump. 2
to
for
pump.
Strike. 2 for first strike. 1 to
2
pump.
to pump. 1 for strike.
Did he use a Lotus or did he use a Ritual? I didn't see the card.
Can't say for sure.
Copper Black is pretty intense right now.
Okay.
Yeah, you're a bit torn here because your whole deck revolves around that Chaos Orb, but you may need to use it.
Ritual. And...
Oh, we got the card art in the bottom right corner.
Him to Torque. So he sideboarded into Torque.
You notice? Did you notice?
What's that?
The card art is showing up in the bottom right. We didn't have that. It's really good to have that.
Yeah, every so often we see cards.
People can pause and read the cards. It's good.
Disenchant.
Oh.
Fireball. Ooh.
Oh, that's really good.
That is a really good pull.
Yeah, that was 2 dead boys next turn.
So swinging in. Not only does he have to take a damage from the City of Brass, loses one of his combo pieces. So even if he loses one of his Pump Knights, he's effectively making the combo deck much weaker.
Yeah.
By the opponent having to sack it.
And still forcing a... But he may have taken the combo out. And he's playing Sarah Angels.
Yeah, that's true.
Because like Sarah puts an end to this entirely, right?
But not necessarily it's protection from white.
So depending... Shit, that's true. Fuck, it's true. Wow, that card has so much text on it. In a good way? Like in a good way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, so...
Wow, so Sarah can't even block it.
Yeah.
So the Beast is actually better than Sarah because it's a 2/4 and it blocks better. Yeah, wow.
Unless you have enough mana to pump it twice and then give it first strike. Okay. Playing Ritual. And Singer Vampire.
Love to see it.
Making an appearance.
Love to see it. Hate to play it and then get Sarah Angeled.
I think I've put like 3 counters in my whole life on that card.
Well, think of our Alpha 40 games where like someone's like, finally a Sengir, and the guy's like, here's my Sarah Angel. Okay, guess we're just trading. No one's getting to do anything. And then Terror.
So François, 9 life.
Are we gonna get to see this vampire turn sideways? Is it 6 damage plus 3 from Lightning Bolt? Do we end the game right here? Pump, pump? Okay, it is 2 to pump, yeah.
Yeah, 2 to pump.
And balance, no? Oh, yeah, that him to Torak.
Oh, wait, he's playing something. Okay. Disenchanting.
He's disenchanting him. He's just having fun.
Uh-huh.
And that's a concession with the style.
Yep. Disco Troll. Ish. You know.
Disco is a really strong deck. Like it plays some of the best creatures in the format, and it's a burn strategy. So like.
Yeah, and
there's no gimmicks happening here. It's just like straight good cards.
And François just coming out of the gates, game 1, crushing, but really struggling to find his footing in 2 and 3.
Like when the deck does what it's trying to do, it's one of the most incredible things I've seen in old school. But it is relying on it's a 2-card combo that relies on a card that you can only have one of in your deck.
Yeah.
So it's just not going to be as consistent as you would hope it would be for a combo deck.
Yeah, both players showing their side pieces, what they brought in. Yeah, he brought in the 3 hymns, the 2 red elemental blasts, probably, which is understandable. François, he brought in the 3 Sarahs, which I kind of suspected. And I think it was a great matchup.
Yeah, it would have been nice to see a mirror match. Mirror universe would have been an interesting. Put an interesting tone on the game. No bloodlust. We didn't see bloodlust.
But it's okay, because more videos will come.
Yeah.
And
also, always happy to see Troll do good. Just saves us like.
Yes. And that was a great game.
Yep.
All right.
So, on to the next.
Yep. Thanks, everyone.